and welcome to the news on AN24 TV. Reaching you from our studio in Lagos, I am Muyeluwa Olajide. Here are the top stories. YAHAYA BELLO picks APC presidential fall. Buhari hosts Tinubu, Akande, Oyegun, others at State House. David Mark heads presidential screening committee. ORJI KALU quits from 2023 presidential race. Details after the break. YAHAYA BELLO picks APC presidential nomination and expression of interest forms as party begins sales of forms. The All Progressive Congress APC presidential aspirant Governor YAHAYA BELLO of Kogi State on Tuesday paid 100 million naira for the party presidential expression of interest and nomination forms as the ruling party commenced sale of forms for those aspiring to contest on the platform of APC for the 2023 general elections. Governor Bello, who is the first APC presidential aspirant to pay 30 million naira and 70 million naira for APC expression of interest and nomination fees, respectively, is expected to pick the form at the party's national secretariat on Wednesday. According to the statement by the Director Media and Publicity of the YAHAYA BELLO Presidential Campaign Organization, Yemi Kolapo, the governor paid 100 million naira for the forms on Tuesday morning. Kolapo disclosed that with the payment of the forms, Governor Bello's seeming supporters should be rest assured that he will be on the ballot in the 2023 presidential race. With the commencement of the sales of forms by APC today, it was expected that some presidential aspirants like Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, APC National Leader Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amechi, and his Labour and Employment counterpart Chris Ngige, and former Senate President Ike Namani, amongst others, will storm the party's national secretariat tomorrow to pick the expression of interest and nominations forms. Governors who are seeking for a second term and other governorship aspirants are expected to pick their expression of interest and nominations forms after paying 50 million naira at the APC National Secretariat, while senatorial and House of Representatives aspirants would pick their forms after paying 20 million naira and 10 million naira respectively. House of Assembly aspirants are expected to pick their nomination and expression of interest forms at the State Secretariat of APC across the 36 states of the country after paying 2 million naira. President Muhammadu Buhari hosts leaders of the All Progressive Congress APC at an iftar dinner at the Presidential Villa, Abuja today. AN24 TV gathered that those invited at the meeting based on invitation letters addressed to the APC National Chairman and signed by the President Chief of Staff, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, are APC National Leader and Presidential Aspirant Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, the founding interim National Chairman of APC, Chief Bisi Akande, former National Chairman of the party, John Oyegun, and Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, former Governors Olusegun Oshoba of Ogun, Murtala Nyako of Adamawa, Ali Modu Sheriff of Borno, Ahmed Yarima of Zamfara, Aliyu Wamako of Sokoto, and Bukar Ibrahim of Yobe, amongst others. The letter of invitation dated 22nd April 2022 was addressed by the APC National Chairman and signed by the President Chief of Staff, Professor Ibrahim Gambari. The former Senate President, David Mark, has been made the chairman of the Presidential Screening Committee of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. The 9-member committee was announced in a communique signed by PDP's National Organizing Secretary, Umar Batur. The committee members also include former Governor Celestine Umahi Rivers and Olusegun Mimiko Ondo, a renowned lawyer, Mike Amba, a woman advocate, Hilda Makunto, and legal practitioner, Edward Esiaka. Others are former presidential aide, Akilu Ndabawa, Esther Udueyi, and Azan Diko. The presidential screening, according to the communique, will hold at the Legacy House, Maitama, Abuja, on April 29. The David Mark-led panel is expected to screen at least 17 presidential aspirants who had purchased and submitted the forms before the deadline. The PDP also constituted its presidential screening appeal panel, which is to be headed by the party's national chairman, Iyorchia Ayu. The 25-member Presidential Screening Committee is made up of the party's National Working Committee and 6 members of the Board of Trustees drawn from the 6 geopolitical zones. The Chief Whip of the Senate and former Abia State Governor, ORJI KALU, has withdrew from the 2023 presidential race. He said he is withdrawing from the race over lack of support from political parties and indigenes of southern regions to peg the presidential ticket to Southeast geopolitical zone to produce President Muhammadu Buhari's successor come 2023. KALU said out of the 3 geopolitical zones in the southern region, only Southeast was yet to lead the country, and that his expectation had been that since it was the turn of the region to produce next president, the other 2 regions, Southwest and South-South, that had ruled Nigerian before, would consider and support the Southeast, but they have refused. He noted that the number of aspirants that had declared their intention to become next president from the Southwest as well as South-South were outrageous. Lagos State government has called for a meeting with stakeholders of the year 2022 Hajj to Mecca over the increased fares to the Holy Land by the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, AN24. Stakeholders expected to attend the meeting include intending pilgrims, officials of NACON, and Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board. Lagos State Commissioner for Home Affairs, Prince Anofiu Elegushi, in a statement obtained by AN24 TV, said the date for the meeting will come up shortly after the Eid al-Fitr celebrations and it will be communicated when fixed. Stating the reason for the increment, Elegushi disclosed that upon preliminary inquiry, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria has explained that the increase was necessitated by an increase in foreign exchange rate, value-added tax from Saudi Arabia, and cost of aviation fuel for carriers. Leeds United have reportedly joined the race for Nottingham Forest forward Brennan Johnson. The young attacker has had a stellar campaign in helping firing the Reds into the promotion fight, and he will be looking to get them over the line with a playoff fight looking mostly likely. If Forest do not go up, though they obviously face the possibility of losing a player like Johnson, and already several Premier League sides are being linked with him. According to Daily Mail, Leeds United have now joined Newcastle United and Brentford in the battle to sign him this summer. But a couple of things need to happen for the Whites to have a chance of getting him. As per the report, Leeds needs to stay in the top flight and Forest need to stay in the Championship for this one to have a chance. It is no surprise seeing so many top flight sides being linked with Johnson at the moment, and Forest are hardly going to be shocked by that either, given how well he has played for them this season. That's the news on AN24 TV. You can follow us on all our social media platforms, on Twitter at AN24 TV, on Instagram at AN24_TV, on YouTube at AN24 TV. You can also read more stories on our website at www.an24tv.net.